Hello, Flames Chess. Welcome in, brother. How are you going? How are you going, young man? How are we going? Today on the menu is going to be... not quite Traxler, although I did go through a couple of games, but I ended up going just random games against the Fried Liver. Malcolm, welcome, welcome. How's it going, Mr. Malcolm? How is it going? Flames chest, you had surgery. Oh boy, I hope that's nothing serious. I hope it was some kind of augmentation rather than some life-saving shit. Yeah, we are doing golden. We are doing golden. Actually, guys, while we are waiting for the crew to gather, I'll play one game of Bullet. And then after that, we are going to begin with the agenda. Well, we hope that you are well, brother. That's all. We hope that you are well, and other than that, it's all G. Don't castle queenside. I don't think you should. Oh, I told you. Oh man, these peeps don't listen. Oh, how do we get out of this pickle? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe here and then takes, and then this is a little bit pinned. But rookie one is a move, but then I have this. Oh. Oh, that is. That was GM. That was GM. Nah, it wasn't. Get out of my town, buddy. Wow, I'm a freaking idiot. That was GM too. Fudge! I forgot to check my time. Damn it! Damn it! I absolutely murdered that human, and then our rating just got botched. That's unacceptable. That really is unacceptable. I sucked in E5. I like these flexible centers more than the symmetrical ones, so yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate, wasn't it? Ooh, bishop b2, wow. I thought that was... Okay, that was dumb. I apologize for that. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, this is not good. Soon we are going to begin with the agenda, by the way. Don't worry, I'm just tilting my rating away. Oh boy, that was ugly. But now he's counter-uglying, so it's all good. Okay, now we're back in the groove, baby. Now we are back. Knight b4. Can I guess his move, knight b4? No. Knight b4 now. Ah, would have been nice. I'm trying to provoke knight b4. I managed. The bullet whisperer. That's what we are. Okay, now knight a5 is coming, which is a bit stupid of us to allow. Do we have knight d5? Well, I played it, but I think it was rubbish. Or rather, it should have been rubbish, but our opponent didn't take back with the correct piece. King here. Oh, I didn't know that was the legal, but now this might be even stronger, right? Let's go here. Yeah, he's gonna run out of time here. Oh, did we miss that? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Why does everyone play this b3 nonsense? I'm so confused. What is going on here? Knight c4? Not even. Okay. I don't like this dude. He's being unpleasant. Okay, let's go here. Need to drum up some kingside play here. Rather sooner than later. Okay. If we could get in here, that would be... Ooh, baby! Yeah, now we're good. Except I blundered this pawn. But apart from that... Yeah, he was too busy with my threats to not to notice... Or rather to notice that he had nothing to worry about. I don't know why we moved that h-pawn up, by the way. Don't ask. Okay, that was handy. That was very handy too. Yes! You like my hair? Chess Vietnam. Is that meant to be some 9-year-old level joke or like a 4000 IQ joke? I can't decide which one it is. I can't tell what's cooking there, buddy, but I feel a tiny bit of hostility. But I will forgive you because I'm a lover. Or a giver. 300 elo joke. Yeah, that's what that felt like, to be honest. That's what it felt like. Oh shit, I didn't see the check. The reason why we go king e2 is because we didn't want the bishop to attack us there with bishop h6. This is a bit risky, but we need to play for the win. He should have gone with the other rook, so he could go rook b8 now. He messed that up. Okay, we are going to risk it for the biscuit. I don't know how risky this was actually. It looks completely winning. Knight f4, let's go here. We want the knight on d5. That would be golden. I'm a bit scared about the... Oh, sheesh! That was ugly. Okay, let's go back here. Let's go here. Oh, shite. I missed that check too. That's all it is, so we're golden now. Aren't we? Aren't we, brother? Alright, that's when you call it a day, baby. That's when you call it a day. Oh! Come on, chat. Come on, chat. How many moves did I pre-move there? I need to rewatch the video. Oh yeah, that is gonna be a YouTube short for sure. Wait, let me go back. I think I started pre-moving here. So I pre-moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, I could just count. So from 42, we pre-moved to 60. 18 moves pre-moved. Golden! Golden content, ladies. Yeah, look, flexing Lettermate is not exactly... Oh, not a chance. Canty is a different level at these rapid time controls. I'm a rookie. And he actually likes it. I don't like it. I'm only playing for the content. He enjoys doing those things. I don't. Like, it might look like I like it, but I don't. To be perfectly honest, my relationship with bullet and faster time controls is best described as outright hatred, but because of it brings in a lot of views, and I don't want to blame that it's not about that. Don't want to pretend. Therefore, that's what we're doing, or what we did. But now comes the real content, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to defeat the fried liver, and the first game is absolute bonkers because Jan Timman, former world number 2, 3. What was Jan Timman's highest ranking? I don't know. He's playing a simultaneous. Granted, right? Like simultaneous, so you lose a game. But still, it's an impressive feat to put someone away. He adopted Hikaru. I have played Hikaru a fair number of times, yes. Back in the day. Yeah, peak rating number 2, Timman, so I was correct. Okay, let's go. Let's go. So to put Timman... Oh, sheesh. To put Timman away the style that this kid did, I'm pretty sure that this dude has got this game framed and put on the wall in the living room of his house. In fact, I'm pretty sure that he knocked on everyone else's door in the neighborhood with a copy of the framed image so that they could put it on their wall as well. And I would too. I would too. So, d5, ed, and knight d4. A very bold, not totally sound, but bold gambit style here, going after the opponent. This is something that many could consider if they want to play a sideline. I recommend the Ulstadt in my e4, e5 club players repertoire chessable course, and I really do like it, and I score well with this one as well. So yeah, there is a lot of ways you can go. No, this is not the Ulstadt. The Ulstadt is the b5 one. But it sometimes transposes into the Ulstadt. No. The Ulstadt is not tricks and traps. If it was only tricks and traps, I wouldn't have put it in my course. Knight a5 is the best move here. Knight a6 is not playable because it's illegal. Okay, c3, b5. You often play knight a6. Okay, well, you're playing illegal moves then. Bishop f1, knight takes d5. Give me a sec. Okay, let's go. I would never ever teach knight g5 to a student if I thought this set as opening with white, because you're constantly defending. So, not a chance. Absolutely not a chance. Okay, knight e4, queen h4. Knight g3, all of this is theory. Bishop g4, this is still theory. f3 and e4. Now this is a theoretical line that is objectively borderline losing, according to the engine. But if you don't know what you're doing and you're not prepared, you might experience difficulties. Well, technically, yeah, the fried liver is, I don't even know, is that when you retake on d5? Like, I suppose there is a bit of an overlap slash debate of what you call what. Do you know Irene Sukandar? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I saw her last time in Singapore. At the World Championship match. Great lady. Alright. CD, Bishop d6. Now everything is hanging. The idea is pick off g3 and go after the king. So something like this would be a pretty nifty finish. Cheers. This would be very nice to finish on a checkmate like this. But obviously against Jan Timman you can't expect that. So Timman plays queen e2. Best move on the board, by the way. The idea being that if we take this, they can take back. And if we take the rook, now it's white's turn to take stuff. Check and check. Note that you don't take e4, which I thought was the idea, because then bishop e6 comes back to guard both minor pieces. But instead you go via b5, which allows you to pick off d5. as well. Shout out to Tikari. Oh, by the way, I haven't had a chance to look at your game, senor. Have you put it in the study yet? Our good friend Tikari right now is in the beautiful city of Reykjavik, kicking butts. Okay, I will have a look at this later. Okay, so let's go back. So castles. Maintaining the chaos on the board. This is exactly how you want to play, by the way, in a simultaneous against a much higher rated opponent. Because, oh, Piano Skater, aka I know who you are. Welcome in, lady. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to have you on board. So yeah, this is the style I would recommend you to play if you are facing a higher rated world class GM in a simultaneous where you have more time to think than they do. Yeah, I think Galdor, you are right. Maybe. I don't know. I don't care. I never really cared about these you know, trendy names and new opening names and all that garbage. Okay, moving on. FG, bishop takes. No joking. Knight b4. Now, this is already +3 for white. So what the black player is doing here is pure hope chess. No, we didn't take it. Because we didn't talk about it, Rati Freddy. Hey, Lance, how are you going? Milo, long time no see. Now, bishop takes knight is a move here, and potentially the better one. White plays king d1, and the onus is on black here to prove that we have got enough for the piece. But the position looks fun, right? Like rook here, knight f4. I mean, this is such an ugly back rank fest. Holy Moses, right? Even in a long time control game, it would be a rough one. Yeah, I hear you, Jazz. I hear you. I hear you. But, yeah, this is definitely extremely venomous. So knight b4 played. King d1 played. Bishop g3 played. Once again, I would like to stress, according to the engine, it's +3.5. Like, white is winning off the charts. But this was a tremendous blunder. According to the machine, the way to play is simply to take b5. And if I hit you with rook b8, this motif is the killer. Because you can't afford a queen trade, but you also can't afford losing another piece. And thus the game is over. So after queen takes b5, you need to stop this as well as this. The only way to do that is to play bishop d6. And then after a3, now the black pieces gradually start going back. And your pieces will begin developing. And white is winning. But Timman played HG. And boy, now this is not good. This is now not looking pretty. Brazery, thank you so much for the sub. I am streaming on YouTube. Now the Dutch Super GM is on the ropes. Without a doubt. Let's see how the game went. Knight c3, and I want you guys to play for black now. Let's see if we can figure out how to defeat a super GM and world champion candidate. So move record, please. Give me a pawn, give me a right. Yeah, not wrong. Give me a pawn here, give me a knight here, and we are golden. Yep. The carry knows how it goes. Yes, it was a simultaneous display. F5. Well done, piano, well done. F5. Because we need to crack this thing open. GM plays A3. Which is another mistake. Yeah, I agree. F5 is most natural. And why wouldn't we play most natural moves if we can? Knight d3, exactly. Knight d3, very good. King c2. And now Kid is starting to play very, very strong moves here with black. Oh, is that right? Okay, I might may have a look at my profile there. I didn't realize that. Then again, I don't think that Chesscom is very keen on YouTube streams anyway. I mean, I guess they're not against it, but I'm pretty sure that they have a deal of some sort with Twitch. C5, close, but not quite. If we play FG, then Queen E4 is a bit obnoxious, because then the D3 knight becomes loose. Yeah, B4. Very good. B4. Excellent stuff. B4. Knight D5. And now black played another super cheeky move. Like I said, the guy played the game of his life. Even if, objectively speaking, not all of his moves are best. But they are super annoying to face. Super annoying to face. Yeah, okay, B3. Billy Boost coming in strong. Now, according to the engine, it's a blunder. But you can't help but love moves like that. The engine wants FG, Queen E4, and only then B3. Which is also very clever. Thank you, Darian Chisholm, with the idea of picking off both bishops. So something like take, and now this guy is bleeding out too. Eee, this is rough. But we started with B3. And then we took this. The difference is that now white has knight E3. By the way, it's absolutely humiliating that in many of these lines, white loses their bishops, both of them, on the starting squares. I mean, that must be pretty darn depressing. Right? So yeah, they played knight e3, which appears to be the only move. I can't believe my eyes when I see that the engine claims that white is winning this. Right? Rook f2, queen to d1 plus 2. Like, how, bro? White has no pieces. How? This just feels so wrong, doesn't it? It's unreal. It is absolutely unreal that white is winning this. Well, Jazz, now you are getting into a bit of a conflict, aren't you? Because you didn't like this line with white. Sorry, with black. You prefer the knight a5, but now you realize that white seems completely cooked. Like, you, you're trying to have your cake and eat it too. And that's why I play bishop e7 against the Italian. Oh, come on. Alright, Timman plays queen g4. And this is a mistake. Rook takes. Knight takes. Queen takes. Queen takes. Play the best move for black, please. Jedeb's life is a little bit more complicated than just I don't see a direct attack, so white must be okay. Because you can also say that I don't see how these bishops ever come out, so black must be okay. Righty, see ya. Yeah, rook b8 appears to be best. Our friend played knight here, which is apparently not good. And here Timman made a serious blunder. So the idea is that rook c1 is pliable. Because this is hanging. And if check, then king c2. And all of a sudden the rook is guarded. So the engine wants check first, forcing the king back, and then not trade. And apparently this is a draw. Obviously it is a draw, right? Jeez, Louis. Queen f5. d3. Knight takes d3. Queen takes, loses to rook b8. g4 exclam. Queen g6. b4 exclam. Knight f2. King b3. Triple zeros all the way. Triple zeros all the way. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, our friend took knight c1, king c2 played. And now the check decided the game. Why is this decisive, guys? How does black win after this? Don't we have two hanging pieces? Yeah, Twitch is already yelling at us the winning combo rook f8 and mate. I wonder if Timman overlooked this, or something else, but yeah, this was definitely unpleasant. That was definitely unpleasant. So he opted for king. Oh no, this is actually what he opted for. D3, knight d3, king d2, and after knight c5, the Dutch legend threw in the towel. Phew, boy, that was ugly. That was a real ugly thrashing. Oh la la. Ooh la la. Okay, next. This is actually gonna be a new stat. Next one is... what the heck? Is gonna be a new stat. Eliza, it was a simultaneous game, so don't take it too seriously. But still, a dub is a dub. A dub is a dub. Yeah, I should do. I should do. I would have to think and look. But I should do. Let me just quickly have a look at this. What do you think this opening is called in the Chesscom database? King pawn. All up in Scotch, Scandi, Queen, London, Coley, Modern, King, Italian game? Maybe? Yeah, apparently they call it the Italian game. Okay, I found the game, but it's pretty bad because I played against a low-rated player. I actually YouTubed it. I know, I'm on a different tab. I didn't want to show it yet. Alright, anyway, I want to show you this game and then we'll talk about me afterward. So this is a 2180 against a 2500 GM. Let's go. Ulfstadt. Ulfstadt, ladies and gentlemen. Ulfstadt again. Bishop f1. h6. This is not the main line, by the way. h6 is a bit meh. Knight d5, queen d5, and knight d4 are the known moves here. My course goes with knight takes d5. But this is also a variation. Bishop c5, bishop e2. This is all theory. And bishop takes f2 is very, very sus. Very sus. This is still theory. But theory as in, this is how black loses theory. Rook f8. And this is the first not so great move. d3 is meant to be played first, and only after the check do we play bishop f3. Still, white has a fair bit of defending to do here. Why is bishop f1 necessary? It's a good question, Sandfox. I will go back. So the idea is that if you take this, then after queen d5, these two are hanging at the same time, right? Whereas if you slide back on the diagonal, somewhere sensible, then if I take with the queen, then now knight c3 hurts a bit. Because it hits this and now this as well. Right? And bishop f1 appears to be the best square on the diagonal, because if you go to d3, then after queen d5 this is still hanging. Bodisley is watching my Amateur's Mind chessable course, and he loves me for it. That's brilliant. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Make sure you check out my other courses, which I actually wrote myself. If you like the Amateur's Mind, you will love the Chess Principles Reloaded series as well. Yeah, it is an aggressive line. So, and d3, bishop f3 was played. King back, d3, bishop g4. Another mistake according to the engine. The engine prefers knight d6 with the idea of e4. Far out. Thank you for ruining the game, coach. Brilliant stuff. But this. Oh, great stuff. Great stuff, Bodisley. Thank you. This is a huge mistake. Best move is simply bishop e3. Continuing development and bringing the knight to the game. Where the black attack should fizzle out. Yeah, knight g5, knight d2. And we have enough defenders. Not knight though, because after knight takes queen d5 at times may be obnoxious. Although I guess king f2 is there, so it doesn't even matter. Anyway, king e2, bad move. King e2, bad move. Let's shine, ladies and gentlemen. Black to move. Bring on the party. Preferably give me a full line if you really want to feel like a rock star. Thank you, Eliza. I thought that video was good too. Almost made it to 3,000 views already. Isn't that lovely? Queen d4, de, queen e4. That's cute, but what do we do after king here? Piano skater, yes. Yes, the lady on the piano or on the skates. She's the one. Yeah, that's what I have been hearing, Eliza, for the last 6 years. That the success that is surely coming. Well, it looks like it surely isn't coming, but that's okay. So, rook takes. Takes, and check. Sack them all. Hello, Noyade. The real beauty of this, as it is often the case in chess, is that it is dead draw. It leads to a forcing draw. King e4. Oh, by the way, in the game we saw queen h4, which is a losing move. You got to love life. You got to love life. This is a losing move. Only defense though, rook f1, which stops the check. And now if you go check, then the king casually walks to safety. Wouldn't you hate to lose a game like this? Knight f2, according to the engine, is best. When white's best is king here. Queen, rather. Knight g4, queen g2, knight h2, king e2, and the king escapes. Or, queen takes h2, and queen has to take. Note that rook takes allows a perpetual check. I mean, this is just crazy. This is just absolutely batshit crazy. You take with the queen, sacking the queen, but yeah, getting way too much wood. Dude, why are you linking shite on my chat, in my chat, as a first time chatter? Why are you an absolute potato? Have I been watching the freestyle? No. No, I haven't. Why is that? Because I don't like it. To me, it's an excuse to not play proper chess. Anyway, so back to the game. We played Queen H4, and the opponent took on E4. Ripper of a game at Reykjavik, really? I have been looking at the Reykjavik games, but I haven't seen a Ripper yet. Please give me a link or a PGN and we'll go through. Rook check, king e2, and now it is mate in 5. Who can find the full sequence? Last move, please. Why is it an excuse? I mean, because you don't need to prepare at all, because you can't. So there is a hardware component removed right away as soon as you play Fischer Random. Also, I hate the fact that they call it freestyle. That really rubs me the wrong way too. Don't ask why, apart from the fact that it used to be called Fischer Random, and then for some reason it got rechristened to freestyle. And I just don't understand what that even stands for. Like, why? How? When? No, it's not Queen C4. I'm asking for the mate. Holy Jesus. Wow, that is an impressive game. I'm not gonna put it on stream, but I might make a YouTube video out of this. Abo Omar typed in the correct final move, as did Ken and Malcolm Tucker and Gambit too. Very good. So the mate is like this. Check, king d3, check, king here, check, and then mate, mate. Mate. Alright, it's time to bring in a world-class grandmaster. Not like Timon wasn't one, but I mean on the black side of things. So our next game is going to be featuring a world-class GM behind the black pieces. This is not gonna be none other than Nihua. Gonna be none other than Nihua. Let's go. And this is now the knight a5 variation. And queen f3 is definitely something no one should ever play. The CP lines are so much fun for black here, by the way. Queen a8 and then bishop e7 and then castles. This is just too much fun. This is just too much fun for black. But bishop e7 is also very strong. Bishop d3. Note that bishop takes is really bad, or at least not advisable, because here too white is falling behind in development like mad. So bishop d3, h6, knight d4, and knight d5. All of this is known theory. So yeah, knight g3 theory and castles. g6 is also a theoretical move here. Bishop f5 and bishop g5. Exactly. Boddisley, you are 100% correct. Bishop b7, plan is c5, knight e4, g6, knight g5, hg. And I think this is a good starting point to engage with the game. No, I'm not playing the World Cup. In fact, I'm not playing is just a generally solid statement for anything. I haven't played OTP for more than 10 years. And the greater the distance between me and my last OTP game, the less I wish to return and play again. Which is weird, but it is what it is. And that doesn't mean that my love for chess has faded. On the contrary. F5. Of course. F5. Let's go. Now the machine wants he b4. Which is a very cute move. And if we take, then after queen e4, this is hanging and this is hanging. Wow, my arrows are Hikaru-esque. So, probs. What's up with knight c4? Oh, then queen b3. Wow. It's not that it's not fun anymore for me, it's that I do not have any goals that would want to make me go and play OTB, and I enjoy coaching and creating coaching content infinitely more. I feel that I contribute to the chess world and the chess community in a much more productive way by doing what I do rather than playing. Partly because I think that in coaching I am definitely above average, whereas as a player, I feel like I'm one of the many mediocre ones, right? So why to do what I'm don't excel at if I can do what I think I do excel at, and I enjoy that even more. Anyway, f5 played, bishop d5 played, cd played. Eric Rosen is opening several bottles of champagnes at this stage. The engine says white is a tiny bit better. Okay, d3. Let's play the game with black, guys. Let's play the game with black. Yeah, create the Road to GM storyline, eh? Without ever playing a game again. Wouldn't that be nice? Knight c3 is not going to bring the knight back into the game, but knight c6 does, and that is the best move. Bring the knight back into civilization. Exactly, Ken. You are so spot on. Exactly. c3, and only now do we go for g4. Queen g3. And here black played a questionable move, but knowing that the best move is bishop c8 is a little bit of a painful thing to watch. Mind you, it's perfectly logical because it threatens f4. By the way, according to the Chesscom engine or whatever, this part of, or this variation is called the Italian game Knight Attack Polerio Bishop Check Bogolyubov variation. Any questions? Any questions? That's it. Right. So, g5 was played. f3 was played. And now I need a sexy. Now we need a sexy. Mr. Ron. Is your surname Jeremy? Sorry, I couldn't have that. f4, but what if queen takes? Why such a nonsense name? That is a very good question, my friend. That is a very, very good question. e4, no. King g7 is part of the deal, but not yet. This one requires a bit of calculation. If Piano Skater is still in the house, she's gonna tell us very soon what's cooking here. Oh, Ken, coming in strong. So f4, queen g4, bishop c8, queen h5, king g7, and cu queen. Wow, but what if h4? You missed it, didn't ya? You missed it. What we doing now? Just take. Just take rook h8 and we are gonna be kings. Because rook h8 is still unstoppable. Indeed. So, after f4, Paul Bagger went back to f2. And here we have a really, really cool move. What is said really cool move? Reasonably easy, but cool nonetheless. By the way, YouTube chatters, please don't forget to use those emojis and all that jazz. That helps the algorithm, I believe. And helping the algorithm helps me. Queen f3. There is a queen on f3. That is correct. But what do we do? What is black's best move here, folks? No, bishop c8 is not it. It's ugly. I get you wanted g4. Yeah, Ken, you are something. You are something. You are something. e4. I didn't mean those emojis, guys. I meant that on the bottom right of the stream there are like love hearts and all those things. e4. The idea being that if d, then knight e5, and after queen h5, d, e, omg. OMG. This is looking brilliant. Signum, good morning. White played therefore queen h5 right away. King g7, h4. Excuse me. What now? You are guys going to hate this move. Ken is on Twitch, guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It's e3, guys. e3. Which incredibly allows the queen trade. But it turns out that the queen trade is then not necessarily going to relieve the pain around the white king. Oh my god, really, Signum? Really, we are back to this kindergarten. Because the Lowenthal allows knight d6 check. And it's shite. The other ones do not allow knight d6 check. They are good. Datura, it's practice, practice, practice. Dedication, talent, practice, practice, practice. So, dude took with the pawn though, because he was definitely keen on allowing black to score a tremendous victory. Queen d6. Why not rook h8? What queens keep appearing? I don't know what you mean, Jazz. What is QNS? No, not at all. I am doing bullet for the exclusive purpose of producing YouTube shorts. Yeah, now we have queen g4 and f4 is falling, and that's not gonna help. Yeah. So queen d6, knight a3, rook h8, queen f3. And now one last accurate move and black is going to fall apart. Rather white, excuse me. What is the final touch that we need to play in order to ensure that this attack is going to succeed? Rook hf8, outstanding. Cover f4, and now we are ready for the final attack. They played knight e5 first, and then rook af8, which is also very good. Now I need a sexy. Now I need a sexy. Would you believe that the Super GM is the fastest force mate here? There's a mate in 5 and there's a mate in 8. And he spotted the mate in 8 but not the mate in 5. Isn't that hilarious? 2700 GM. King G6, Lord. No. No, don't do that. So, GM played check, takes, check, King H2, and then King G6. And now the mates are unstoppable. However, when you have a brilliant idea, followed by a move, try to reverse the move order, and then not do it, but go Queen F8. This is what the GM missed. And now it's mate in 2. Book! Yeah, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. All right, ladies. Um, I'm going to now, because I don't have anything better in my head than offer this. Why don't we play viewer games? Why don't we do some viewer games? By that I mean I'm playing the viewers. Can I play against the 1000 in rapid? Fillet to your fish. Go to my speedrun and you are going to find there 5000 games I played on 1000 level. Everyone will become a winner. You are going to finally watch my YouTube channel and you will also be educated. That was the precise purpose of the speedrun, so I don't understand why you're not taking advantage of that. I know, feel like I'm just stirring the pot, buddy. But seriously, like, there is a lot of videos there in the 1000 department. Thank you for the YouTube sub, brother. Should we take this? Yeah, I should actually. Because that means I don't have to worry about 95 ever again. What time control are we playing? Is it 3-2? Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good then. That is a very strange choice. That bishop doesn't belong to this diagonal at all. He should have castled and put the bishop on e6.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
Malcolm! Thank you! Thank you, buddy. Salamander Squid, if you are watching it on your phone, then I beg to the Lord Almighty why you are not watching me on YouTube. Where is Tindy? That is a bloody good question. And no one seems to have the answer. Where is Tindy? The bastard. I reckon he's about to backstab us and start his own stream very soon. Horsey back? Can I go here? I mean, come on, guys. This is looking like... Look at how many pieces are tucked away on the queen's side. Surely this is looking like trouble. Whew. Wow, he doesn't even mind me taking this. This guy is a mad lad. This guy is a mad lad, but I'm not gonna take it. I will increase pressure instead, because now if knight here, then I can jump in on both of these squares. Potentially, knight h4 would have been a very good move there to come into, yeah. But what I want to do is take and then mate here. You see how terrible both of these bishops are? I mean, granted, my bishop on c2 is also garbage, but I can afford the crap piece given that I'm the one attacking. And he just blundered mate. Takes and mate. Yeah, that was that had a lot to do with bishop b7. That had a lot to do with bishop b7. Mr. Monton, bishop b7 was very, very derailed. I don't understand why you did that. Like, you just completely abandoned everything on the king's side with a bishop that belongs to e6, right? No, I don't know theory either. It just didn't make any sense. That's exactly my point. I was out of book after a4. But bishop b7, like, what are you doing there, man? It just looks like you wanted my attack to succeed. Yeah, just put the bishop on e6 and you're golden. It really solves all your problems. But then again, maybe you feed it through the engine and the engine will tell you that bishop b7 was completely fine. But to my human eye, it was a sus decision. Is anyone here richer than Elon Musk? Oh yes. All of us. Yeah, reverse London. Well spotted, Omar. Well spotted. Well, Mr. Kuntz is now playing, so we can figure out what his actual rating is. I don't really like the way Mr. Kuntz is playing this, but that's a different story. Because we're going to get a tremendous kingside attack here. And he's not going to have an awful lot on the other wing. Is he going to play f3? Maybe. Nope, he is not. I'm very confused as to what he's actually trying to do. So now I've got knight g5. And if queen e2, then f4 is already terminal, so he has to go all the way. And even then f4 looks very, very, very tempting. But maybe I'm gonna do a rook lift first. I want to increase pressure. I mean, if I have got all my pieces attacking on the king side, right? And he has got zero counterplay in the center and zero play on the queen side, I should take my time to build it up to perfection, right? And only break when it's best. He's defending well though, so he deserves credit for that. Knight g3. Wow. Maybe f4 was better there. Maybe I could have taken this and then I... Actually, wait. Yeah, take 94 was winning on the spot. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Don't bust too soon. Never, my friend. Never. Never the busting too soon. Yeah, he's losing the plot now. GG. GG. Mr. Kuntz, thank you for the game, sir. I think Sandfox, you did send the challenge, didn't you? Oh, maybe you didn't, actually. I'm so confused about what he's doing here. I don't know how to play that opening at all. But you played that opening, bro, like it was your choice. What do you mean? Like, you played that opening. By the way, didn't Viral Stigma play this exact same rubbish against me once already? Like, why would you do this? I don't get it. More importantly, why would you play it twice? I wanted to stop this, or rather take the sails out of the wind out of its sails. English is difficult. Yeah, somehow it doesn't feel right to me what he's doing. So knight take. Yeah, this looks winning for black already, because bishop g5 I have check. If knight g3 I have knight g4. This bishop is absolutely catastrophic on b3, by the way. Oh yeah, basing this. What course is this, Kuntz? Why don't you play a decent... Oh, never mind. I already got into trouble for this once. So why don't you... Oh, that... Yeah, what course is that? Bishop a6 f5 is what I want to really play, but knight b5 is a bit of a pest, so I want to eliminate that for life before we commit. Mr. Kuntz, whose course are we talking about? He's forcing me to play the moves I want to... Oops. I forgot to take f2 first and then f5. I am cursed against Viral Stigma. I am cursed against this dude. GG, dude. That's the worst insult you can type in. Yeah, don't play this ever again, man. It is absolutely horrible. And you played it twice already. I don't know why you would repeat this. I mean, I do, because you are hoping that I'm hanging my queen, right? That was a classic, what do you call that? Bottas Gambit. The Bottas Gambit strikes again. Yeah, don't do this. If you want to win chess games, just don't do it. Trust me. Just don't do it. It's absolutely freaking horrible. Like playing f3 and a4 together is already like a royal mess. Why don't you just play a proper 150 attack with f3 queen d2 is what really bugs me. But again, I don't get to criticize the whole story because it worked like charm, right? What the freak do you mean switch to Zamish? Dude, the 150 attack is against the Pirts. The Zamish is a line in the King's Indian. What are you talking about? It's like I just ask you, why don't you buy a Toyota? And you go like, well, I like the Toyota, but the Boeing is even better. It's like, hello? The Boeing is an aircraft. What? I'm so confused, bro. Your Tingo looks like this. This is called the 150 attack. And that's it. That's all you need to know. Like, don't complete the sentence in any other way than just do that. Mark my words, you will thank me later. Okay, G3 is becoming a problem. Your YouTube volume is low. That's weird. Yeah, well, you can't really do that viral. So if you play f3, switching to kingside castle is just lame. And it's not really good. The best way to avoid that conflict is that you start with bishop e3 without playing f3. And if black plays early c6, b5, then you play knight f3 and then you castle kingside. But having played f3 and then castling kingside, that doesn't make sense. I know that, trust me, because that is the line that I recommend in my white e4 course. I did put a lot of work into it. So I know what I'm talking about. That may have been shit. Yeah, you should have played all the way in here. Do I like Fischer random? No. Did I miss this already? Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, what am I doing, man? I'm hanging queens, missing 3 rooks. Oh boy, this is not pretty. volume went down. I don't understand what the frick is going on. Did it switch out again from the Yeti? No, it didn't. I don't know what's going on. I turned up the volume actually. A little bit. Why don't I like the Fisher random? Because it's random. I mean, I just don't. Like, because it's a big mess on the back rank and I look at it and I recognize nothing. And I liked the fact that chess is partly about your ability to internalize and understand patterns better than others do. And the random kills that. Obviously, it does come with the benefit of also killing opening theory entirely. But then again, I don't know. I like opening theory, at least to a fairly large degree. Bishop f4. Hello, Mike. How are you going, man? Hello, Lauren. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. This guy is playing really well, by the way, considering his rating. Do I even... Nah, I want to go here. Now we can occasionally come in from here. I hope. Yeah, to me, Fisher Random is just a bit too chaotic. And I also flatly refuse to call that freestyle. I also don't like the fact that I can't help but feel that there is a current trend on the elite, in particular by this gentleman called Müttner, whatever his name is, to kind of undermine the authority and the... I don't know what is the word here that I'm looking for. Just to overall question whether chess, classical chess, you know, is really the way to play this game, and how important it is to be the best at it in 2025. And I don't like that, because I like traditions. I am a bit of an old school guy, and I love the fact that we have chess, we have classical chess, and yeah, like watching the World Championship match for me was a life-changing experience. And to undermine the importance and relevance and all of that by, you know, putting random pieces on the back rank in a random order is just wrong, in my opinion. And because of Magnus is very heavily leaning toward that, because he has a personal beef with FIDE and another personal beef with playing classical game for the World Championship title, a lot of people are riding that wave behind him. Whereas in the end of the day, as much as I understand why he did it, it was still a chicken move. Not defending his World Championship title, that is. Oh, sorry, I wasn't meant to do this. It's a bit like me complaining that my chess YouTube channel is not succeeding, and all of a sudden starting telling people that actually I should be streaming, Fortnite because that's a lot better than chess. And try to drag people away from chess and play Fortnite because that's the way to go. I don't know. Maybe that was a clumsy analogy, but you get my gist. The chicken move was by Magnus to not to defend his title. Fortnite is a game for 5 years and below only, by the way, so it was a great analogy. What the fuck? Someone challenged me to a rated game that I lost? Was that the freaking Viral? Did you challenge me to a rated game? I'm gonna absolutely murder you. Freaking hell. Did that just happen? Freaking hell. Did that just happen? Dude, I hate you. Like, I have nothing else to say other than I hate you. Don't talk to me for the rest of your life. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. You are dead to me. It took me an hour to notice it too. I didn't realize, Lauren, you asked the question. Oh, okay. Why do you think it's happening, Lauren? I would be happy to have a look at your games, but do you play? Yeah, unfortunately, I'm a game addict. Yeah, I do. I do love gaming a lot. Is it before a move here? Take, queen takes. Whoa, boys, that is so pretty. B4. B4, ladies. That is how we play pretty chess. You keep on missing tactics. Right, well, maybe you need to stop playing a little bit and just train a bit more. Like, change the balance of training and playing. Maybe you are playing too much. Is this a move? Somehow it feels nasty. Okay, then my second guess is that you are not invested enough mentally, as in you're not focusing on your games. If the tactics are kindergarten tactics that you're missing, like me hanging my queen against the guy that shall remain now nameless for the rest of eternity, then Why the fuck is... Why is YouTube not hearing me? And Twitch is. I don't understand that. Like, it's the same settings. It really bugs me. Can you guys check if... Is this better now? Okay, I don't know what's going on. Okay, well, Lauren, I suppose that you're just not focused enough in your games. You are just taking it too cash. Does he? Is he trying to flag me or some shit? Yeah, well, the textbook story goes there, Lauren, that you don't need a chess coach. Oh, wow. Hanging piece for check. That you don't need a chess coaching advice. What you need is, you know, just a bit of a talk with yourself about priorities. Oh, look at that. Oh. Yes. Yes. Oh, that is golden. That is absolutely golden. That is golden. Alright, now I'm going to try to fix what this dude did to me. Who shall remain nameless. Why do I have... Wait, something is not right. I keep on hearing the moves in 2 tabs. Okay, all good. So now we are on a mission to go back to 2800, and what it's going to turn out to be is that we're going to lose even more rating points. So if you see me rage, throw the mouse and do stuff like that, you should know that it's all because of that Canadian guy who, once again, is not going to be named ever again. Not until I recover 2800, and I don't think I ever will. Can someone check for me who I'm playing against? I'm curious. Who is this guy? Yeah, I have played Ben multiple times, yes. I'm pretty sure that he has got a clearly positive score against me. Can someone please check who I'm playing against? Or I have to? Okay, fine. Dennis Wagner. I don't know who Dennis Wagner is. But Dennis Wagner just blundered the pawn. And I'm quite happy about that. Maybe this was stupid. Lauren with the 5,000 months of subscription. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I feel like I cocked this. Can never develop now this bishop without giving up d7. Did I miss some tactic here too? What is it doing if I go here? I'm scared. Okay, apparently nothing. Oh, Cristiano. Thank you, buddy. This might have been crap, actually. Also, I needed to give a check first. Yeah, I think I'm misplaying this rather badly. Yeah, I know that I won rating on the draw, which was the only reason why I accepted it, because I didn't really like pulling a full chicken. But because I played f5, which I believe was a mistake, I no longer had trust in the position that I was winning there. Or that I had a chance to play for a win, I should rather say. Okay, let's go. Someone is definitely going to win this game. That is definite. Shit. This is why, yeah, playing against 2900 rated GMs is a risky business. Because the play first, think later policy is a little bit dangerous here. Yeah, check king g7, check f6. My knight gets stuck in there. So I have to go here, and now I don't like this position at all. Maybe f4, f5. Maybe, but boy, this pawn is a constant pain. Yeah, this dude is good. He once taken the knight d3, and I don't know if I can stop it. And the exchange sack. Does that give me enough? I wanted f4, bishop d6, f5, but bishop takes knight d3 is absolutely killing me. I reckon I have to sack the exchange. Maybe I pulled the trigger too soon on this. Because now rook c2 is on. Yeah, this is too good. I was an idiot. The exchange sack could have waited. Wow, there. Okay. I don't know if this is a very good or a very bad idea. Nah, screw it. Let's go. Now I need to play this. Because knight f4 is... Ooh. Really? Sheesh kebab. This guy is on to me, man. Queen h5. Okay, we might be completely dead here. And there might not be any need for the might in the sentence. Yeah, let me say as much as I'm not a big fan of my position. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It feels like we are getting absolutely slaughtered here. Sorry, I'm a bit disengaged from the chat because the pressure is on. Allowing this rook to come in here was also questionable. Blundering that piece, also very questionable. E6, yeah. Alright, this is time to start the Hail Marys. Queen d7. I don't know what he's thinking about. I'm completely forked here. Yeah, exactly. No, 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 no. I don't have this. He had Queen d8 check there, that was completely winning. But I'm guessing that this is not exactly looking good either. Yeah, too good. Yeah, that was sucky. Oh my god. Esteemed member of the Chicken Chess Club. I completely forgot what I'm supposed to play against this. Let's go here. By the way, my previous game, my opponent played a 92.2 game. That's not easy to compete with. That is not easy to compete with. Edwin Ervanda, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so now if we go e5, knight c6, bc, bishop takes, ef, bishop a8, bishop a6, bishop takes d5, fe takes back. That looks very speculative. Did we cock this one up too? I feel like we did. Okay, let's play for fun. No, the accuracy levels are very, very real and incredibly precise. I don't even know what you mean by they're not real. But what most people don't understand, and ironically Kramnik is one of these people, is that they are relative to the strength of the moves of your opponents. So if my opponent plays like an absolute baboon, then I'm much more likely to have an incredibly high accuracy level than if I'm playing against Kasparov. This is the most anti-positional move I could have played, but I really am desperate to disallow the trade on the e file. Thank you for the sub, buddy. What we are going to do after this is what... Oh, then we can go in. Okay, so this is actually somewhat interesting. We have a plan of this, yeah? And if h4, then I may utilize that square. We may slither in. What if this? Is that a plan? Or am I just being completely stupid? Well, let's see. Rook e1 is the concern. Ooh. Okay, alright, I'll have to go back. Maybe we can go here. But again, it's questionable what it accomplishes. But there doesn't seem to be a lot of reasons to stay on this diagonal. Now this is hanging. I wonder if I'm threatening this now. Unreal. Oh, for frick's sake, I just blundered this. Far out! Like, this is bullshit. Oh, man. Fuck me. I think you can go back, take, king h3, and there is no perpetual check. Yeah, takes, I think, is resignable for me. And perhaps check here now is also resign. Oh! I don't know about that, actually. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Is he messing this up? I mean, he had to have the clock. And then he declines the rematch because he's a great sportman. Good job, buddy. Alright, well, welcome to Tilt City. We have lost like 7 games back to back. I wanted to check this very quickly, this review. I don't know if the cut is correct for this. D5 is shit here. What is the move? H6. I thought after H6 he had bishop F3. Maybe then bishop here? Not even. It's queen C8. So what? I don't understand chess anymore. This doesn't look like my lines. Because the main line is queen g4, and in the queen g4 lines you always want to play bishop d5, which is why I played it here too. Okay, I need to stop the analysis because we have a game. Oh, Eric! Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. That is very, very cool. Oh, chat disabled? Hello? What? I thought we were brothers. I thought we were brothers. Hey, Eric. C6, isn't it walking into this? That was suboptimal. Objectively speaking, this exchange sacrifice should be red hot garbage. But you never know. You never know till you know. That was a good move, I think. Unless it wasn't. Really? Yeah, allowing the bishop back onto this diagonal might have been a questionable call. Rook lift for president. Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to do anymore, which is never a good thing in chess. Oh, shit. That's a really strong move. Because of rook b3. Far out, Eric. Stop playing so well. Oh, Jesus, I blundered a piece. No. Oh. Clean. Wow, that was ridiculously undeserved. That was ridiculously undeserved. Okay, let's have a look at that and then I'm going to call it a day maybe. This was played against me by a number of people, this c6 blunder. It's really, really unfortunate because it allows bishop f4. I even pre-moved into a Rosen trap. I didn't realize that. What did I do? What did I do? Okay, let's have a look. I knew that rookie one was shite, but I didn't know what I was meant to do here. So queen c4. I wanted to sack this, but I didn't know how to sack this pawn. Well, apparently just a5, and there is a lot of pressure here. e5 doesn't work for black for some reason. Yeah, the reason for that would be that it's hanging for free, yeah? I think that's a very good reason why e5 doesn't work. It's under attack by 47 white pieces. No, it didn't come up that he was streaming. No. No, I don't think he is. Because I follow him and it didn't pop up on my list. So no, I don't think so. Yeah, we were doing really, really well here. Obviously, this was a bit meh. This is all good. Oh my god, I didn't have the balls to play Queen H5 here. I mean, I don't deserve to be streaming. I don't know if I played the Gotham ever. Maybe, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't remember though. Yeah, I missed Queen H5 here, which is so stock standard. Take, and the rook lift is absolutely terminal. Absolutely terminal. So knight e7 is forced. Bishop e4. Knight f5. Bishop takes, pawn takes. And then king g2 with this now. Rook e6, rook e1. h1 rather. Oh, absolutely. You're so correct, Andre. Yeah, I absolutely would have roasted the shit out of everyone for not playing Queen H5 here. And what did I do? Chicken Chess Club, lifelong membership, 94. Fuck me. Dictionary sack was good. Oh wow, we had c4 here, and I didn't play it. And I'm winning. Oh my god, c4 was an insta knockout here. Insta knockout. Even here white is better, but 92 was shameful. Rook b1 was necessary. Yeah, lots of mistakes here by both sides. Oh boy, yeah, g4 was desperation. Knight b3 was a good idea here. To bring the knight to c5. Yeah, here we are. We're completely dead lost. Like, this is just folded, man. Yep. Like, -3 here. I knew that I was completely dead. He played here really well. And this was really, really annoying. This is really annoying. Because now if I take, queen takes, comes back into the defense. What's wrong with this? Oh, then he just takes. Yeah, okay. I thought this was a brilliant idea to play d5, bishop b3, but I forgot that it was under attack by 2. And ironically, it was actually a good move. I thought it was just blundering the game away. Yeah, there's no way that g6 doesn't win here for black, right? Because if queen g5, he can just move the rook anywhere. Like rook e1, and I can't go in for the mate because of this. This would have been heart-wrenching. Yeah, here he panicked too, and he has only 11 seconds. Now we are still dead lost, apparently. Exactly because of this line. So I couldn't play h7 here because of the rook check. That was my real heartbreak here. Why I had to go here. And the second heartbreak came here, when after queen check I realized that king h3 was hanging a mate. No less. But I was completely unaware of the clock situation here. Yeah, I mean, every man with a semi-decent brain would have played his c5 so that I can catch his pawn, right? But that made no sense. No did that. And here if he just had played a2, he would have won, but he freaked out and panicked. But I don't see what the... Oh, the Rosentrap was, of course, it would have been kick h8. I see what you mean now. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, that would have been the Rosentrap. I didn't realize that that's what you were getting at. GG. Toilet seat game. I don't know what that means. It doesn't sound good. Alright, ladies and gents, we're going to call it a day here. We are going to call it a day here. I just need to find out who we want to raid. Who do we want to raid, ladies? Tell me. Okay. I have no idea who to raid. Is Amaranthon? No. Nor is Asian Bunny, unfortunately. Okay, we'll raid Dina because she seems to be doing some chess with Johnny B. So, I'll catch you later, alligators. Take care, love you all. Might be streaming tomorrow as well. We'll see how we go. Cheerio.